When I first had my phone, when I came to Bogong, I always have it with me. I'm used to messaging people. Used to have it in my pocket every day. But then until the teacher took it, I started interacting more with other people, started talking, made new friends from other schools. And I reckon I'm happy that teacher took it because I'm actually enjoying it. I'm making more friends now.
How did you feel at the moment the teacher took your phone?
I was like, no, please. I was begging. Begging him to not take it. And I'm like, all right, I'll be fair because I pulled it out. He's like, just talk to me after. We'll discuss something. I'm like, okay. But I'm happy he took it because again, I made new friends and I started talking more.
I reckon it was probably better without phones because you got to talk to people you wouldn't really talk to, and it was probably easy because you could socialise a lot more and you didn't have that distraction. So I reckon it was a lot better without them.
So we are on the Bogong Village, and we have been told that there is a no phones policy, which means that we have to completely hand them in to our teachers and not have them on us for the amount of time that we're on the camp.
So I always have my phone on me or with me, so it's a bit difficult, but you get over it and it's not that bad.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good because you're in a different situation, and so when you're at home, you're always on it.
And you're always busy here, you got things to do, you're not bored, you're never sitting there going, oh, I need my phone.
I had my phone to check Facebook.
You're always out somewhere, and if you had it on you, you'd get really distracted.
Yeah, so, yeah, pretty good. The whole week, not having our phones has probably benefited a lot of things, like being able to, a lot of times at home, you'd sit on your phone at night, and you'd kind of lose track of time, and you would go to sleep really late. But because of not having your phone,
just being on it, doing all these unnecessary things, I don't know, you could go without a week checking Snapchat or checking Instagram, Facebook, whatever. You don't need that. And after a week, you realise how much time you spend on it that's unnecessary.
Yeah.
So being here with lots of things to do, you don't need to be on it, and it's kind of helped me realise that I don't need it straight after school or when I wake up in the morning or at school in class.
At school.
Yeah.
Being able to if at home, if I was to start doing just going for a walk after school or something, to lengthen the time without my phone would be probably better, and try and limit when I have my phone to a certain period of time. That way,
So the downfalls will be taking photos. I didn't have as many opportunities to take photos because I didn't have my phone, or I couldn't wake up and check the weather in the morning, which is all right because we found out the weather here in camp. There's a weather report, so we didn't really need it.
So at Bogong, we've got a no mobile phone policy, and I guess it's important to realise that we haven't always been that way. We've really struggled with what to do about phones when people come here, and there's two main reasons in my mind for that. One of them is the fact that we've got a duty of care over people. It's our responsibility to make sure that everyone that's here feels safe and is safe in their own environment, and technology poses a little bit of a risk there. And young people are aware of the risks with technology, but I guess they're maybe not so aware of the responsibility that teachers have, when we talk about duty of care. And we can't guarantee that somebody's accessing safe information if they're on their phones in private spaces and things like that. So there's a safety aspect for us, but I guess probably the more important thing is the responsibility that we've got to educate people around the issues or concerns with, the addiction that kids have over phones, or not kids, everyone, adults as well. We've got this addiction to a device that's actually pretty unhealthy. And we think that, or I think that, but, it's not just me. There's all this data around it as well that's coming out now around the addictive nature of the device, and, the fact that it's the same sort of neurological part of the brain that's associated with addiction to gambling or addiction to drugs, or you know what I mean. So I reckon that's a real issue. If you go to bed at night and you check your phone or your Instagram account before you go to bed, and then all of a sudden that's not there and you're really stressed out and struggling because you can't do that, to me that's a problem. And I've got a responsibility to help you with that. So this is that opportunity. You know, that's an opportunity to try and break free from this habit that you've got that maybe isn't that healthy. And it's not going to do you any harm to go without your phone for the week. If you need it, or if you really need it and you think that's too much, you've probably got a problem.